You are now watching a Philly Fuego production. Gracias, amigos. Fly, Eagles, fly. Welcome to the Nest Out West, where Eagles fans are always the best. I will always ride or die for this team, and when I'm gone, please bury me in green. Now I don't want to come off like I'm bragging, but I'ma bring the heat like an effing dragon. You can call me Fuego, aka Phillyzilla, coming to you like the Thriller in Manila. Lots of collabs and live streams galore. You're gonna love what I have in store. Giving you my all, I always will try. And just remember, it's fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah. What is good? What is going on? And what is cracking? I am Philly Foothills, and I am back in on the first official podcast of the East Meets West, we're trying to bring you the best when it comes to Philadelphia Eagles content on YouTube. And I am excited to kick this thing off with my man here, AK Eagles of Eagles Uncensored. And congratulations to you, man, first and foremost, for finally hitting that. Well, actually, you've hit it twice now, hitting 100 subscribers. Congratulations, man, on that, definitely. And let's get it going, man. How are you doing today?
Yeah, actually, it's really hot out, so I'm dying of heat.
Really. How hot is it? Let's compare temperatures. How hot is it where you're at?
Well, it's not as hot today, but it's like 89, 90, I think.
Okay.
But still, the humidity is what makes it bad, man.
I bet. I hate humidity, so I don't even want to feel humidity when it's that hot. It's no joke. But yeah, it's like triple digits here and where I'm at. It's like I think it's today it's supposed to be 105 ish, wow, right around there in Auburn area where I'm at. So yeah.
Be safe, man. I know you guys have had that heat wave, so definitely.
Yeah, you too, man, with that humidity. That's no joke either, you know. So yeah, everybody stay hydrated out there. If you're out in the heat, definitely, especially. But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna, we're gonna go back and forth with like we've said with our channels with this podcast. We're gonna keep it entertaining. We're gonna keep it, honest from the heart, definitely. And don't hold back. You guys have any feedback, any comments? Always hit the thumbs up or thumbs down. If you disagree with our stuff, that's okay. We understand. Just let us know how you're feeling so we can give you our feedback, on that, and we can just kind of go from there. But yeah, let's say hi to some of our viewers so far. Looks like we got Big Play Slays in the house. So what's going on, Big Play? Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Cisco Steve, what's going on, buddy? Cisco Steve, if you're not subbed up to my boy here, AK Eagles Uncensored is his channel. He's doing a lot of content. He just recently had Philly Mike of the Philly Talk podcast on his channel, so definitely go check that out. It was, really good, definitely. So he's doing lots and lots of content. He's putting lots of live streams and things like that. So go sub him up, definitely, Cisco. We'd appreciate it. What's going on, Prime Time? Prime Time with Steven. How you doing? Jordy Fighters in the house. What's going on, Jordy? Appreciate you, man. Thank you for chiming in. Cisco Steve, yes, sir. Cisco. Appreciate that, man. Yes, sir. Definitely. But yeah. So I thought we would do our own little list this week and start it off right on my channel. And we're gonna do the top, since all these boneheads seem to think they know what they're talking about, all these analysts. We're gonna do our top 32 coaches for 2021.
Yeah. You won't get any Chris Sims analyzation here. I promise you that.
That's guaranteed. Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah. You will not get any of that junk here, that's for sure.
Listen, if you suck, I will tell you suck. It's that simple.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try and make excuses for people, like,
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah. So you want to? I'll kick it off since it's my channel. I'll kick it off.
Do you want to go from bottom to top or top to bottom?
What do you think? What do you think we should do?
You want to leave it to the chat to vote?
Yeah, let's leave it to the chat to vote. That's a good idea.
All right.
Yeah, let us know what you guys
Tell me.
think. Definitely.
Top
Do you
to
guys?
bottom or bottom to top?
Yep. You guys want 32-1 or 1-32? We're doing NFL coaches for each team this year. All right. Big Play Slay said bottom to top. Okay.
Okay.
Jordy Fighter said 32-1. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Sounds like that's where we're going then.
All right.
We'll go.
Sounds good.
We'll go bottom to top.
Take it away, Captain.
All right. So my number 32 coach is David Cooley of the Houston Texans. That's who I have as he's a first year head coach. Doesn't have any head coaching experience in the NFL. So, we don't really know what we're getting with him, but I think that team's going to be very, very bad this year. So, yeah, that's my number 32.
I'm going to catch so much shit. Anyway, 32 is Urban Meyer for me, man. And the only reason I put him there is because not very many college coaches can come to the NFL and be successful. It's been proven. It's factual.
Yeah.
I want to believe he can. I mean, he is a good coach. I do not take that away from him whatsoever.
Yeah.
I just need to see it translate. And because Jimmy Johnson's like the only college head coach to ever come up and be successful, and the track record isn't there, I just personally, I don't know. So I got to just see it first. But no disrespect to him or the Jags. I just have to put him there because of that statistic.
It makes sense. Yeah, I like your reasoning on that. So definitely can't argue with that too much at all. But my number 31 is I have Dan Campbell of the first year head coach of the Detroit Lions. He's got a lot to prove. He hasn't even been an offensive coordinator or a defensive coordinator, I don't think, in this league. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was a linebacker coach. If I'm not mistaken, but yeah,
Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
I think he was a tight end coach.
Tight end coach. Okay, there you go. I knew it was a position coach. Yeah, so
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of coaching experience, at the upper levels in the NFL, and I don't think, and the other reason I say that too is I just don't think Detroit's going to be very good this year either. So yeah, Dan Campbell is who I have as my number 31. Who's yours?
Dan Campbell.
Really?
Yeah, I love his energy and all. I mean, he talks a big game, dude. But I'm not going to bullshit anybody. This is Detroit we're talking about here.
Yeah,
I mean. The only reason he's 31 is because of Urban Meyer. If Urban Meyer was not a head coach, he'd be 32.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're obviously in agreement on number 31 then, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So number 30, I have, and I might catch some shit for this because this, they may be in contention in their division this year, but I have Arthur Smith of the Atlanta Falcons as number.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. He doesn't have Derrick Henry anymore, man. Yeah, who knows what this guy's going to do without Derrick Henry?
Oh, you mean Julio? You mean Julio Jones?
No. Arthur Smith came from the Titans. That's what I'm saying. He was good in Tennessee because he had Derrick Henry. He's now the head coach of Atlanta. He doesn't have Henry anymore. Who knows if this is going to work? Yeah. Henry's a whole new monster, man. Of course you can make an offense work with Derrick Henry.
Right.
But can it go to, can he make it translate to Atlanta? I'm with you, dude. I don't know if he can. I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't have he's a first year head coach in the NFL. Yeah. Like you said, he was the offensive coordinator in Tennessee, but like you said, that relied heavily on Derrick Henry. Absolutely. I agree with you. And the Falcons, to me, they have even though Drew Brees retired, they still have a pretty competitive division. Tom Brady's still top of his game until the champion's dethroned. He's still the champion, and he proved a lot to me, by leaving the Bill Belichick's, umbrella and went out on his own and did it the first year. That's kind of crazy, dude. That's, but he did get a lot of. The officials did give him a lot of calls in the Super Bowl. I'll definitely say that. The Chiefs did get pretty screwed in that last game last year. So, who is your number 30? I have
my number 30 is David Culley.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're pretty close. We're pretty close.
We're right there.
Yeah, we are definitely. Okay. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. I see that. All right. So my number, let's see. My number 29. I switched it around a little bit. So originally I had wrote Brandon Staley of the LA Chargers as my number 29, but I actually switched it, and I'm going with Robert Saleh as my number 29. I think he's going to be a pretty good head coach in the NFL, but he's just taking over a total rebuild, and I don't know what they're getting out of Zach Wilson. Was he just a 1-year wonder in BYU, or is he going to be the next Drew Brees in this league? What's Zach Wilson are we going to get? I don't know. It's going to be interesting, but yeah, I have Robert Saleh as my number 29. What do you got?
Arthur Smith.
Okay, we're definitely real close.
Yeah,
that's funny. Okay, yeah. So because we're so close. If I had an argument with that, I would definitely say something, but because I don't, it's like, what am I going to say to that? It's a good. Your list is sounding good to me as well. So we're just going to keep going. And at number 28, I have, and I hope I catch some shit because I want some more division rivals to get aware of my channel. But I got Joe Judge as number 28 for the New York stinking ass Giants.
Okay. All right.
Yep. That's my number.
I got Brandon Staley there at 28.
Okay. Yep. The LA Chargers coach. All right.
Yep.
Sounds good. Yep. Like I said, I switched Brandon Staley to 26, so he's going to be not too far down my list here anyway, so I can't really argue with that at all. Okay. And so my number 27 would be the Chicago Bears head coach. He's got a new quarterback. He's going in. I think this is going to be his. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be his 3rd or 4th year as the head coach of the Chicago Bears. They were 8-8 last year, and in that division, I think they could definitely. They could make some noise, especially if Aaron Rodgers moves away from that division. But even so, I still think that they can make some noise in that division. So Matt Nagy is my number 27.
All right. Well, my 27 is Salah.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you right now, all of my first ones are brand new head coaches. I did the first 7 as head coach. I can't put anybody above them. So that's why I did.
Yeah, I got you.
So, but I did it by who they play for.
Yeah.
Or who they're coaching for. I did it by expectation. I did it by their energy, what they're bringing to the table. Like I told you backstage, dude, I put a lot of thought into this. So I hope no one has an argument with it, or I'll be very heartbroken.
Yeah, I don't think they will. I think we're gonna be pretty reasonable with this list. I definitely do for both of us. So yeah, I'm not definitely not too worried about that. So at let's see, at 26, I have Brandon Staley. Head coach of the LA Chargers, who you had, not too far up your list there. So, yeah, we're really close. These names are very familiar. So, who do you have at 26?
I have Nick Sirianni. He and that's the bias in me. Obviously, I'll put him first. I'm not afraid to admit that. I have high expectations for this guy, and he quite possibly could be the best one to come out of all 7 of them. So, just with what he's done for our organization so far, I don't know about these other ones. I don't pay attention to them, so I'm going with Nick on mine. Like that's just a given
I
out
got
of
you.
all.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I really, I'm call me biased or not, but my list says I'm not because I have Nick Sirianni as number 25. I shit you not. I mean, I don't know if you guys could
That's
look. You can
awesome.
see it. Look
Yep.
at number 25, Nick
Yeah.
Sirianni. I'm
Yeah.
not kidding you. We're not. This is why we're making a podcast, guys, because
Exactly.
definitely like
Great minds think alike.
right. So Nick Sirianni is my 25. So who's your number 25? We're moving pretty quick.
Zach Taylor
Okay, Zach
Yep.
Taylor, head
from
coach of
Cincinnati.
the Cincinnati Bengals. Got
Now
you.
the reason that I have him is, I like what they're doing in Cincy, but they got a little bit to go yet. But you know what? He has potential.
Yeah.
So I'm not discrediting him. I'm not counting him out. We'll see what Cincinnati does here over the next year or two, and then we'll get back to that. But they could have a potential head coach for the future here. It just all depends.
Yeah. I mean, and definitely they're. I know they're. They're. This is that's it. That's going to be his second year, right? He was their coach last year. Yeah. So they're.
Last year,
It's definitely. It's going to be his second year with Burrow. They got him a number one receiver in Jamar Chase. So yeah, I definitely
and T.
agree with you.
Higgins. You can't forget T. Higgins, man.
Yeah.
Do not
Good
sleep on
job.
T. Higgins. I had him in fantasy last year, and he saved my ass plenty of times. I'm not playing. Like, that kid can play some football, dude. T.
Definitely.
Higgins is no joke.
Yeah, that's a good call. Definitely a good shout on T. Higgins.
And
Absolutely.
with Jamar Chase now on
Great
that
fantasy
team,
guy.
too,
Yeah.
you know how much he's going to open up for Higgins, Jamar Chase? Dude,
Right.
it's going to be a good offense this year if they can stay healthy. That's the key
Yeah.
to that whole thing.
Yeah, and is Burrow going to be running for his life behind that offensive line? That's another question with the Cincinnati Bengals as well. But
I hope not, man. I hope they don't waste that talent because Fly, we are gonna fucking fight, dude. I'm telling you right now. Sorry, landing on my nose and shit.
I had
Like,
that issue yesterday, man. I swear, they're crazy right now.
they're trying to get any kind of water because how hot it is, dude. They're like
know.
trying to suck my sweat off, and it's like, dude, I'm doing a podcast. Leave me alone.
I got one now bombing me now that you said that. So you fly jinxed me.
But what were we talking about?
So
Yeah. Joe Burrow. I think I don't want them to waste that talent. I think he has a really good upside. All they need to do is just get him a little protection. But yeah, dude, I think they got a solid piece in Joe Burrow for sure. I do.
Nice. Yeah. I think so too. It's just going to be a matter of whether he's going to be able to fully bounce back from that knee because I know that knee injury was pretty nasty.
That was ugly.
I definitely hope the best for him as long as he's not playing our Eagles. That's for sure. But yeah,
Yeah.
Joe Burrow is definitely a talent for the future. They're putting some pieces around him. They're going to be, they're turning that ship around. But so at number 24, I have Urban Meyer at number 24. I think he's with his coaching experience. I think he's going to be able to do some good things with his new number one draft pick there in Jacksonville. So yeah, I have Urban Meyer at number 24.
Okay, number 24 for me is Matt Rule.
Okay.
For the Carolina Panthers.
Yep.
Still shaky on him. Last year was his first year as well. I need to see what he does with Sam Darnold and all these guys and how he utilizes Christian McCaffrey and them. So, that's still up in the air yet.
Yeah. And didn't they got Sam Darnold, didn't they draft a receiver? Carolina? Or did they get a DB? I thought they got him a weapon.
Oh, Carolina, no, they took the corner first round with the 8th pick. What's his face?
That's right. They took J.C. Horn, didn't they?
J.C. Horn. Yeah.
That's
now
right.
I don't know. They might have got a wide receiver later on. I don't know, but I know they have Robbie Anderson there, right?
Yeah. They do.
Last year was his first year, so maybe he makes a little bit of an improvement. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, they still need weapons. I know Kuechly retiring really hurt that team. Like, that's no joke. Like, they were not expecting that. I wasn't expecting Kuechly to retire, so that really set them back, whether they want to admit it or not. That hurt them.
Yeah, I agree. It did. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Carolina does this year. But so my number 23 is I have Zach Taylor as my number 23, head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals. So yeah, we're really close here. Definitely this list. I
Now,
think
this is where I have Joe Judge on mine. And I have him low because, like I said, again, first year last year, still got some to prove, but he definitely, for what he had to work with last year, I'd say he didn't do a bad job with them. So, I'll give him 23.
That's right. Okay, I just Googled it. The Panthers, they drafted that kid out of LSU, Terrence Marshall Jr. So they did get him. They did get him a pretty decent weapon. I think that kid's going to be he's going to be pretty dynamic in the NFL. So if they use him right, yeah, Sam Darnold will definitely. And like you said, they still have Robbie Anderson. It looks like they got DJ Moore still as well. I'm not too impressed with him so far, but yeah.
And they got Christian McCaffrey and maybe Davis is still the backup there. That other halfback, he did pretty decent last year for Christian while he was out.
Yeah, and that kind of leads us into my number 22, which is Matt Rule. Swear, I'm not even kidding. Yeah, like you said, pretty much we don't know what we're getting with Sam Darnold. We don't know a lot of things with the Carolina Panthers. They're in a very competitive division, and yeah, I mean, they had Teddy Bridgewater last year. They weren't able to really do anything, but hopefully Sam Darnold's an improvement for them. In their aspect, but yeah, like I've been saying, man. To me, Christian McCaffrey's this is kind of a prove it year for him. Without Cam as his quarterback, I know he was injured last year, but is he going to be able to really step up and continue to be that elite level of running back that he has shown that he could be in the past?
Especially without Cam. That's
exactly
the question. That's the question that needs to be answered. Can Christian be Christian without Cam?
Because we all know it doesn't matter how dynamic your running back is. When you have a quarterback as dynamic as Cam was with his legs and his arm, that right around that time when he was winning the MVP in the NFL, that all the defenses were focused highly on Cam Newton. So, yeah,
100%.
Interesting.
Agreed.
So, who do you have as your number 22, my friend?
I'm getting so much shit for this. I don't give a shit, though. I'm going to laugh when it happens. I have Mike McCarthy at 22. And the only reason that I got Mike McCarthy at 22 is because I'm not giving y'all his Green Bay stats. Go fuck yourself. It ain't happening.
It's not. He's not the
6-10.
Your first year anymore.
Yeah, he's the head coach of Dallas. He went 6-10 last year. You still got shit to prove. You don't get your fucking record from Green Bay. No. Sorry, ain't happening.
Well said. Hey, I'm not going to defend a Dallas Cowboy head coach, so moving on. I ain't got anything to argue with that one at all.
Right.
So number 21, I have the head coach of the second-year head coach of the Denver Broncos. I have Vic Fangio.
Damn. I really thought we were going to nail this one, man. But you were one off because I have Ron Rivera at 21.
Actually, you know what? Actually, I have to correct something. I have Vic Fangio at 23, and I have Zach Taylor at 21. After I wrote it down, I switched it. I was thinking about it, but I do have arrows on here. So, yeah, Zach Taylor is my number 21. Vic Fangio was my number 23.
Okay.
So who's your number 21?
My number 21 is Ron Rivera.
Ron Rivera. Okay. Riverboat Ron. I got you. Yeah, he's got a lot of questions at quarterback. Is Fitzpatrick going to be able to hold down the fort for the year? Or is, he going to have some issues at quarterback? And that's not always an easy thing to swallow in the NFL. You live or die by your quarterback a lot of the time. So that'd be interesting.
I do believe Fitz is an upgrade for him. I believe Fitz is an upgrade over all three quarterbacks they had last year. but we all do know how he is inconsistent at times. So, I mean, if Ron can make him consistent, sky's the limit for this team. But I just don't see that happening, dude. He's 41 now. Like, if he was going to be consistent, that would have been a long time ago. So I don't see anything changing at this point.
I agree. Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. So at number 20, I have make sure this is right. Yeah, I have Mike McCarthy at number 20.
Okay. I have
Like you
Vic Fangio.
Yeah, like you said, he's not getting. You're not getting your former team's accolades. This is what this is what we project for you for this year and things like that. So, and he would have never won. He would have never won a Super Bowl without Aaron Rodgers. We all know that. Mike McCarthy is he's one of the most curtailing winning Super Bowl coaches there probably ever will be.
And I'm going to show you something. If you look on this piece of paper right here, this is my list. I wrote everything down. I even put their win percentages for last year on here. So
Yeah.
I did my homework when I did this list. I just didn't pull this out my asshole. I just want everyone to realize that right now. So I did my homework, and that's why this is the way it is.
Yeah, I got their win totals on here too. Their records
Yeah.
from last year.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I came prepared for an argument, just so you know.
Yeah, it's always good to come prepared. You can't walk into a fight of knowledge without having your information ready. That's
Exactly.
for sure. So at number let's see, at number 19, I have Cliff Kingsbury, head coach of the Arizona Cardinals, at number 19.
Okay. You got a reason for that?
The reason for that is that he's only a second year head coach. He's very fortunate to get a player like DeAndre Hopkins in his offense, and I'm not super sold on Kyler Murray. I think he's going to have a tough year this year because I think their division is going to be very, very competitive. Their division is probably going to be won by either. I think it's going to be won by the Rams myself. I think Matthew Stafford's going to have a big year in LA, and I think Arizona's going to be. They're going to be. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be tough sledding for them in their division, and I just don't see them being too competitive of a football team this year. As far as making the playoffs.
Okay. No, I there's nothing wrong with that. We already discussed this like last week, I think. That division is going to be very tough. And I don't know if JJ Watt and AJ Green give them that nudge they need to get over.
Right.
I mean, that's just something I need to see how smart Cliff Kingsbury is going to be working them in before I can truly, so I understand where you're coming from with that. But my 19 I have is John Gruden, because this man, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, man. Like, he's got me scratching my head over here. So John Gruden, I got to put it 19, man. And to be honest, I say this is his make it or break it year. I know he's got 10 years, but dude, what has he done?
I mean, that's factual. I really can't argue with that because he's not too far. He's not too far up my list. So, I mean, he hasn't done a whole lot in Oakland/Las Vegas, and he came in saying that it was very clear that Derek Carr wasn't his guy, and Derek Carr's still there. So I don't really know what's going on. It doesn't seem like there's much progression going on in with the Raiders in that organization.
And I don't even understand that, Philly. I don't, dude, because I'm telling you right now, you got rid of fucking Khalil Mack. Why would you not get rid of Derek Carr if he didn't want him? I mean, dude, when they released Khalil Mack, my mouth dropped. I was like, are you shitting me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, If you're willing to get rid of Khalil Mack for Gruden, you should have been willing to get rid of Derek Carr for Gruden. You
Yeah.
know,
No, I agree. I mean, it's it's just kind of it's. I think it all stems down from the ownership. It's all dysfunctional. It has a lot to do
yeah,
with Mark Davis and what he's doing. So yeah, I really think Gruden's just he's there just collecting a check. I
yep.
really do. You know, I mean, he left Monday Night Football. He could have stayed. Could have stayed doing Monday Night Football. He was making good bread doing that. There's no reason he had to leave the booth, but he
We'll see him
decided to get
back in the booth very soon.
oh yeah,
Very
one
soon.
or the other. Yeah, he'll be working for ESPN or NFL
Yep.
Network or something like that. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
So what you got at 18 there, my guy?
So at 18, I have the head coach of the Miami Dolphins. I have Brian Flores at
Okay.
18.
Okay.
The reason I say that is a lot of new pieces for Tua. Their defense is still kind of coming into form in Miami, and that division's going to be competitive with the Buffalo definitely going to be the top of the heap there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not super sold on I'm not super sold on Tua yet. I need to see more.
Sorry, man. I had to check out the chat real quick.
Oh, you're
It
good.
was
I know there was
blowing up
like
down there.
I know over and I was like there was like it said 58 comments. I was like, what the heck?
Right? I was like, "What's going on?" And then I noticed, so we're good.
Yeah,
What are we at now?
I was
18?
hoping we can screw something up, but I think we're good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at
18 for me is definitely Matt Nagy.
okay.
And listen, I give him credit, to a point because I don't think it
One
was
higher
all
than I
his.
did.
Yeah, I don't think it was all his fault for the Trubisky thing. Trubisky really put a damper in that offense, and I think we all know that. He was taken way too high for what he was, and I'm not truly sure. I don't pay enough attention to that all, but I do like the Justin Fields pick, and that's the only reason why I gave him 18 because they still do have a pretty decent defense. They still have Khalil Mack. You know, if Fields can come in and do what Trubisky couldn't, they might be a little relative this year. So I will give him just a little tiny leeway here. He hasn't messed up as much as Gruden, I can say. So that's why I put him right above him.
Yeah, I got you, and I can't argue with that with that mindset. Even though I did have him a lot lower on my list, but yeah, I mean I see your reasoning definitely with that, and yeah, it's gonna be I don't remember for sure, and you might know this, but was Matt Nagy with the organization before they drafted Trubisky? Was he a part of that? Was he a part of that draft, or was Trubisky already in house when he was hired as the head coach of the Chicago Bears?
I think it was Maggie's. Yeah, there we go. There's his new nickname, Maggie.
Snaggy,
It's the
Snaggies.
Maggie. Yeah. No, I think Matt Nagy's first year was Trubisky's, but if I'm wrong and someone in the chat can answer that, please let me know. But I'm pretty sure Matt Nagy's rookie year as a head coach was also Trubisky's, but I'm not 100% sure.
Got you. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, let's see. So 17 for 17 on my list, I have.
Okay, no. By the way, Big Play Slay just said Nagy wasn't there when Trubisky got picked, so I was wrong. I just wanted to correct that real quick.
He wasn't there. Okay, well, but no, but you were right because you said you're kind of leaning towards that really wasn't his guy,
Yeah.
and it wasn't his fault. So, I mean, that's kind of in the similar situation as Sirianni is with Hurts, right? If Hurts doesn't work out, then Sirianni could just be like, "Hey, that wasn't my guy. I wasn't here when you guys drafted him. Let me get my guy." But let's hope that doesn't happen. Knock on wood. But I mean,
Well,
that's
and in all honesty, man, I gotta say, I believe Hurts is a way better prospect to work with than what Trubisky was for Nagy. So,
God.
I don't see Nick having an issue working with Hurts. You should be able to make it work. So,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
agree. So yeah, thank you, Big Play Slay, for chiming in on the comments and letting us know and
thank you, my guy.
clarifying that for us. We appreciate that. Definitely. So number 17 on my list, I have Mike Zimmer of the Minnesota Vikings.
Yes, we agree.
Nice.
17.
17's the lucky number of the East Meets West podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what's crazy about that as well, dude? That's my ball number I wear too on Tuesday and Thursday nights playing ball. 17.
Nice. That's awesome.
Right?
And that's good old. That's that's a good old Alshon Jeffries number too, right? I mean,
yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, that's awesome. So we don't have to go no further.
Once we agreed, we're gonna stop. Now we're done.
Yep.
Bye, everybody. See you later. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, no, definitely. Thank you, everybody who has chimed in with all the comments so far. Sorry, we definitely if we haven't got to them. We're going through this list definitely. But I see that we got 7 people in the live stream right now, so just definitely wanted to take a moment and let you guys know that we're going to be on each and every Saturday. Schedule permitting, definitely. But we're gonna go back and forth on our channel. So next week we'll be on Eagles Uncensored. Definitely, we'll be cussing and swearing up a storm, having some fun. But yeah, check us out same time, his channel next week. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you go sub up my man over here. Let's get him to 200 before the start of training camp. Let's see if we can do that.
I gotta say something, man. I'm usually a really nice dude and all that. You know that. But bro, Eagles champ, you gotta cut the shit out, man. I can't take any more. Like I'm just gonna be nice now. But like when you start calling my homeboys dumb and shit in the chat, now you're gonna start getting on my bad side, bro, and you don't want to do that. Like, let's just cut the bullshit out.
Let's definitely try to keep it respectful in the comments. Definitely.
Don't make me be a dad on a podcast. I'm not trying to be a dad on.
Yeah, you definitely if you want to if you want to do that on different channels on somebody else's channel, that you can see if you can get it. You could do it there, but I definitely don't promote that type of behavior at all. So let's definitely try to keep it respectful. On this channel, please, sir. I don't want to have to take your wrench away, Eagles Champ 1. So don't make me have to do that. Absolutely. So you've been warned. Absolutely.
Bro, you weren't calling their takes dumb. You said literally, and I can show it. It says dumb ass Eagle fans. You didn't say dumb ass takes or anything like that. You said dumbass Eagle fans. If you are an Eagles fan, you don't call other Eagle fans dumbasses. It's that simple. We're a family. If you don't want to be a part of this family, later. It's that simple, bro.
Facts. I think we've said our piece on that. So definitely, let's
don't ruin our first stream, man. I'm serious. That'll piss me the fuck off.
Be good in the chats, guys. Definitely, let's be respectful to each other, one another, and show the love. And let's continue on with this list. So at number 16, I have John Gruden of the Las Vegas Raiders. I have him at 16. The reason for that, I think I was thinking that, there's a chance with, I do like the running back that they have, and if they're able to, get him going, there's a good chance that they can win a few football games this year. They may be able to stay somewhat competitive as a wild card, possibly, because they were 8-8 last year. They were right there. So, but and John Gruden does have a lot of experience. I know he hasn't done a lot with the Raiders so far, but that's why I have at John Gruden at 16.
All right. Well, I'm around that same age gap at least. I got Mike Tomlin at 16. He's definitely going to slide down.
Yeah, I got you. Sorry, I was.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So let's So who did you have at 16? My bad.
No, it's cool, man. Mike Tomlin. Like I said, I respect the guy. Pittsburgh's only had 3 head coaches in the last 30 years. He's had a lot more winning season than losses, but I'm not gonna bullshit, dude. You couldn't get it done with the 3 Bs. Like I'm not gonna put you up there that high, but you have had a great career. You do keep Pittsburgh relevant, but you know, he's not as good as what he used to be. I'll put it that way. So
Yeah, I mean, and I can kind of see where you're coming from. I mean, I have them a little bit higher on this list, but yeah, I mean, the Steelers are going to be in a very competitive division with Cleveland. You know, obviously getting a lot better these last couple of years, and Baltimore is still going to be at the top. And like you said last week, you know, even Cincinnati is going to be competitive with the pieces that they've added. So, um, yeah, I mean, the um, the fact that that John Gruden, or not John Gruden, I'm sorry, but you might did you put Mike Tomlin at put Mike Tomlin at 16? You know,
yes,
that's 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 definitely that's right. That's in the ballpark. You know, it's a I think it's a little lower than he should be, but I can't argue it too much at all. That's for sure. So we'll keep it going. You know, and the so at number 15, I have Riverboat Ron. I have Ron Rivera at 15 because I think their defense is going to keep them very competitive this year, and you know, going to keep the scores low, so they're not going to have to put up a whole lot of points on offense, things like that. They're going to cause some turnovers. So yeah, the I have Ron Rivera at number 15
okay.
for the football team.
Um, I got 15 as Cliff Kingsbury. I have him up there just a little bit because all in all, I liked what he did, with the Hopkins trade. I thought he only got lucky because how stupid, their head coach and slash GM was. I can't believe that he did that, but it is what it is. He got lucky taking advantage of a stupidity move, but that was a great pickup, smart in his part, and he literally gave up nothing for him. So touche to him. And then grabbing AJ Green this year and JJ, yeah, I understand JJ is going to be a rotational piece, kind of like Kerrigan, but I mean, it still is a good rotation piece. Yeah, he's older, but he still, when he plays, he's good. He is effective. So if just all the pieces can stay healthy, man, and like we already talked about, Cardinals, that's going to be a tough division, but this is his year to prove it if he can hang or not. So I'm just giving him that little bit of respect and just keeping him around 15.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I like I said, I can't. I had him at what did I have him at? I had him at 19. So we're not too far apart, definitely. And yeah, you know the thing with AJ Green too, and JJ. I mean, they both have had a lot of injury history. You know, so are they going to be able to stay healthy for a full year and contribute to this team? So you know that's
Yeah.
just definitely going to be a big thing to keep our eye on for sure with the Arizona Cardinals. That is. But at 14, I have, and some people may disagree with me on this. I have the second year head coach of the Cleveland Browns. I have Kevin Stefanski at 14, and the reason
I
I say
don't.
that is because you know he's still got a young quarterback in Baker Mayfield that he has to groom and develop, and they have a lot of work to do still together. And you know, they did have some success last year, but they got to prove to me that they're going to be able to continue to do that on a on a consistent basis. So, you know, that's part of the reason why I have Stefanski, and you know they're going to be that division is going to be very competitive, like we've been saying. You know, the AFC North is going to be no joke this year. They're going to be that's always a pretty highly competitive division, but I think it's going to be very tight this year.
Yeah, I agree. Um, 14, I have we are on 14, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
you're good. You're good.
14, I got Pete Carroll. You know, I don't know. Like I gotta put him there just because of his past, but you know, I'm also putting him at 14 because I don't know what his team's gonna be yet, man. You know, Seattle's always in it, but they don't ever make it. So it's really hard to know what they're gonna be. You know, they could come out and they could kick everyone's ass this year, or they could just be average or totally stink. You know,
Right.
we've seen it all three ways. So, you know, I won't discredit him for what he has done, but I'll at least give him credit to a point. So that's why I put him at 14.
I got you. Yeah, that
And their win loss percentage also goes into play in this as well. I did take account into all that.
absolutely. Yeah, and they were, they were respectable last year, definitely. Even with some of the injuries that they had, they were 12-4, where the Seahawks were last year. So yeah, that's you can't argue with it with your placement there. I don't think very much at all. So at number 13, I have Frank Reich of the Indianapolis Colts. Gonna be, yeah, that's I have him at 13. I think they're gonna it's gonna be a dogfight with, barring any major injuries with them and the Titans. That's gonna be a dogfight for that division. Absolutely, I think it's gonna be very, very close, and it's gonna be fun to watch with not having a dog in the fight. It's gonna be well, I guess we kind of do with we want Carson Wentz to be what, 70 to 75% successful this year. So we
Yeah.
kind of do have a dog in the fight, but yeah, that's why I have Frank Reich at 13. What say you?
Lindy, real quick. Lindy, I had Joe Judge ranked at 23, and Philly, what did you have him at?
I had Joe Judge at 28.
Yeah, so we were right there with each other for the most part.
Yeah.
So we are on.
Just curious, Lindy, where would you rank Joe Judge? Just curious. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the only reason, Slay, like I said, and the only reason I had him at 23 is because he does only have 1 year under his belt, but I can't put him I can't put him behind these rookie coaches because we don't know what they're going to do yet. But other than that, it's the only reason why he makes 23 on my list.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet Chris Sims does hate this list because it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, he would hate
Did he text you yet?
I think that's where he got the information. Yeah, I think Birdman said
okay.
he got a text directly from Chris Sims. Yeah.
So my number 13, I have John Harbaugh, because you know what? I'm sad you can't win with Lamar Jackson. Atlanta won with Michael Vick. Come on, man. You got to figure this shit out. You've had, what, 2-3 years now? Now, I'm not saying Lamar's Michael Vick, but
right.
But his legs are.
Lamar can't throw, dog.
Michael's first 3 years in Atlanta, all he did was scramble. Yeah, he ran or he threw the ball, but a lot of the times he just ran. We all know that. How many times did you see him run?
Well, when you take Lamar's legs away, right? Well, when you take Lamar's legs away, he's got to be able to win from the pocket, and he's not been able to do that. He's shown
but
that.
I put that on John as well.
Hey,
John
that's
should
fair.
be able to scheme around that. Whether you roll him out and stop him, and then let him throw. Somehow, John has to know how to work him. That's why you drafted him, because you liked his qualities and you could work with his qualities, right? Well, you got to show me you can do that.
Okay, I want to respond to this comment real quick by my yob. He said, "Bro, whoever thinks Daniel Jones good QB is dumbass. Eagles champ 1 is right. Fuck this stream. You blocked Eagles champ 1 because of his opinion. He's supposed to be free speech." No, I did not block him. I just put him on timeout for a minute because he was being offensive. He didn't say your take is dumb. He's saying dumbass Eagles fans, and we're not about that on this channel. So, we're not trying to. We're about positivity on this channel, and if you can't keep it respectful and things like that, then
And secondly, no one in here
like I said, I
ever
didn't
said
block him. I put him on
Daniel Jones
timeout
was good.
for a couple minutes because he's making us be that daddy role. So hey, you shit in your bed. Sometimes you got to lay in it for a minute.
And no one ever fucking said Daniel
What I
Jones
gotta say about
is
that.
better. Like, let's just be honest there. No one ever said Daniel Jones is better. I'm clarifying that right now.
No.
So where you're getting your info from, my guy,
I don't know where that came from.
Completely wrong.
Danny Pesos.
Some people, man, they gotta think before they talk. Man, when I wanted confrontation,
I lost you for a minute.
Oh, you did? Oh no, it's fine. It's all good.
No, it was just kind of breaking up a little bit. It might be it's probably on my end.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Why do people gotta fucking kill streams, dude? I hate it. You good now?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
All right, so where are we at here? I think we're at 12, if I'm not mistaken.
12. Yeah. And 12, I got.
Right?
Yeah, 12. Lost him again. Sorry, guys. Hold on. We'll get this worked out. Yeah, man. Just do a big play sled. If you don't want to talk, just hide the chat, man. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
Yeah. See, he's back on there. Hey, look at he's not blocked from the channel. He's back on here. So let's all calm down about that. I'm not trying to block anyone's freedom of speech or anything like that. But let's keep it respectful, though. First and foremost, I'm going to make that clear. Especially when we're on my channel. Obviously we're doing a podcast together, but I'm doing a live stream from my channel, so I have control of all that. So if you're going to be disrespectful at all, I'm not gonna stand for any of that. Absolutely. So let me make that first and clearmost. Absolutely, none of that's going to be tolerated, especially when it comes to doing it in between Eagles fans. Absolutely not.
Hey,
that's not going to happen.
Birdman just tweeted me and asked if you could send him a link to the show real quick. He wants to join and say something real fast, if you wouldn't mind. I think we lost him again. So real quick question in the chat. Am I the one lagging or is it him? Just so I know. Yo, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that, man. I don't know if it's on my end or what, but we apologize, guys, for the interruption in the live stream there. But I think we're back going again. So yeah, I think we're at number 12, right? Because your 13 was who again?
John Harbaugh.
John Harbaugh. That's right. Okay. So moving on here. So my number 11 is Pete Carroll. I have Pete Carroll at number 11, Seattle Seahawks head coach. I think that the reason I have him at 11, I think that division is going to be very, very tough. And I think that they're going to be competitive, but they're probably going to be more likely fighting for a wild card this year. That's my feeling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, real quick, Nikki, can you go to the chat real quick for me?
Yeah.
Before I go to my thing?
Yep.
just so you guys know, I feel completely bad about the giveaway thing. I didn't think about it when I posted it this morning, like for all the West Coast people out there that watch the show and everything. I apologize. Um, so what I'm gonna do for everyone, because I gave away the Jalen Hurts jersey so quick, is I'm gonna do another one probably this evening, and it's gonna be a Brian Dawkins black jersey that I
What?
own. So I'm going to give away my Brian Dawkins jersey just because I feel bad for everyone who missed it today. So we'll figure out something and we'll get it done. But yeah, actually, the winner for the Jalen Hurts jersey was Eagles. Shit, I think it was like Eagles Champ Gaming or something like that.
Eagles gaming system or something. Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that. Somebody that subscribed. So
Yeah.
I got a hold of him. He hasn't got back to me yet, but yeah, I don't know where his thing went, but I'll find it then. But yeah, I just wanted to let everyone know. So I'll probably be doing another giveaway tonight. I'll let everyone know what time. But yeah, I'm gonna give another jersey away just because I feel bad. I kind of messed that up, so I apologize.
Yeah.
And also, Birdman tweeted me. He wanted to know if he could jump in real quick and say something real fast. He's asking me to ask you, so you know.
Yeah, let's. You know what? We could do that.
We'll take a break for a second. I'm in
Yeah.
no rush.
Yeah, we'll take a break for a second, and yeah. So we're stopping at 11.
Okay.
Did you give me your number?
I didn't do my 12, but my 12 was Vic Vrabel from Tennessee.
Mike Vrabel. Okay.
Yeah. Or Mike Vrabel. Yeah. And then my 11 was Bruce Arians.
Oh crap! I did. Yeah, my 12. I swear. Look at my 12 is Mike Vrabel.
Nice. Let's go. 2.
Another match. Yep.
There we go. 17 and 12.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
So let me do this real quick here. Hold on 1 second.
I'm really interested to see where this goes. Oh, wait, hold on, Lindy. I'm going to look right now. Hold on. East West Gaming. Thank you. Yes, Lindy. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Let me see. Let me send this real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking. You said it's up in the chat, but holy shit. 25 to 32. So I was out of the 25. My bad, dude. Don't rip my head off. I apologize. I can see it now, man. After last night and all that bullshit, and then putting him at 23, I'm going to start being called a giant lover. Here it comes.
All right, Birdman. Check your Twitter. I sent you the link because I'm not trying to open it up to everybody right now because we're, it's our first podcast together. It's kind of already been a little hectic for unnecessary reasons to say, but yeah, come chime in, Birdman. We'll continue on with this list until he gets in here.
All right.
But,
who's your 10?
At number 10, that's where I have John Harbaugh.
Okay.
He's at number 10 on my list for the head coaches this year. Yep.
Number 10, I got Kyle Shanahan.
Okay. That's reasonable, especially with kind of the unknown where they're going to go at quarterback. Is are they going to come right in with their draft pick, or is Jimmy G going to have another year under center, things like that? So, Yeah, I could
And
definitely.
we can't forget that defense, man. That defense has been good. So
Yeah. All right. So Birdman's in the building.
my guy, Birdman,
What up, guys? What up?
What's
what's
going on,
going
man?
on,
How
my
you
guy?
doing? Welcome to the first official East Meets West podcast.
That's
How you doing,
dope.
brother?
A shout out to you, Uncensored, reaching the 100. I think
Thank you, my guy.
I think I just barely seen it. I don't know, maybe 30 minutes ago. I wasn't sure because I seen you did a video and you were under it, so I don't know. I didn't know exactly what was going on. I don't know if you
Well,
were just
last night
night.
I did a stream late at night, and I got to 102 or 101,
Mhm.
and then I finally ended my stream. I went to bed, woke up, and I was back at 92. So I had to hit 100 twice in a row within 24 hours.
so. Shout out to you and thanks for letting me join real quick. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're the floor.
Okay. So I just want to address Eagles champ because you already know what's going on in the comments. Now, look, when the debate comes about the Giants, right, none of us here that are Eagle fans, you already know we talk about the midgets, Get a Life Stadium, and all that. We are biased when it comes to the Giants or whatever. For some reason, Eagles champ is just enamored with the whole that we're sweeping them. They're a bunch of trash. Now, what I'll say to that is that I don't think we have any room to speak because we played like crap last year. And we only won by 1 point the first game, and then they kicked our ass, right? Now, as far as like what they have on paper and all that, I understand where Eagles champ is coming from. I understand the optimism and all that stuff. But the thing is, we're also trying to be real about stuff too when it comes to the season. We have a whole new coaching. We got to see what Rager is. We don't know what's going on with Earth. There's a whole lot of stuff. Our O-line staying healthy. So when it comes to the Giants and the NFC East, I do believe that they are, one or two steps ahead of the Eagles right now because of coaching. Jalen Hurts. This is Jalen Hurts' rookie season, if you guys want to put it that way. It basically is.
Yeah.
So I believe me, Daniel Jones, I don't think he's any good. But one thing he does have is he has more experience than Jalen Hurts. I have to give him that. We have to give him that. So, like I said, Eagles champ wants to just kind of just like put it in writing that it's just, we're sweeping him, this and that. And I get it. And it's up for debate. But don't get mad at other guys saying that we're dumb and stupid fans and all that, because if you're with us, you can't be against us, and it's like we want you Eagles champ to be, we are going to see your side of the story, you're going to see our side of the story, and that's where the two meet. But if you get mad because someone says you're going after Slay for saying something that you think is wrong or whatever, or if you're saying or something that I'm saying is wrong, you can't get upset at that. I feel like I know you're young, dude, but I feel like you kind of jumped the gun on stuff. But just bring it back a little bit because you're stirring up stuff that doesn't need to be stirred up. We're on the same team here. So that's all my point. And, I don't want to make it all about that. I don't want to mess up the show because you guys are doing something here. So that's kind of what I'm going to say about that.
Well, and on that note, I will go off that a little bit. I had the other two Giant guys on my show again today. We were talking it up a little bit this morning. And I'll tell you what, when they asked me, do I think we're going to sweep or do I think we're going to split? I'm going to tell you we're going to split every time because I'm not going to be the moron who says we're going to sweep and then look stupid. Like, I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Do I think we could? Hey, man, sky's the limit for this team. I want to say we can. But realistically, I say we split because I'm not going to have my foot caught in my mouth in the end of the day. That's the only reason why I say that.
Not just that, Uncensored. Man, did you see the way that we just let Daniel Jones just run all over us?
Right.
He's the damn quarterback, dude. He really gonna do that to us? So, but again, that goes down to our defense, and the new schemes that are coming in. So hopefully we shut that down. Barkley, is he going to be healthy? We don't know. But when he does play, he runs all over us, guys. Him and Zeke, they damage the Eagles. You seen what Zeke did when he hit Jenkins. Remember we went up the middle? He knocked out Jenkins. I didn't even think that was possible, but he did. And Barkley seems to have hell of a game. So him and Jones, if they're gonna both be on the field, that's a dual, running game thing right there, because they could fake us out. Is Jones gonna run or is he gonna hand it to Barkley? So, and we're gonna have that dynamic with Hurts as well. Because could he run or is he gonna hand it off to Sanders? So it's gonna be interesting, and fun to see what you're saying. But I'm just thinking with what I saw from last year, we didn't look that good against the Giants.
Bro, I don't get why. All right, Eagles. I don't know who the fuck you're getting this from. Whoever fucking said Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts? No one fucking said that. Like, no one. I've never heard any fucking Eagle say that, and you'll never hear any Eagle say that. Who the fuck is saying this?
I think he's responding to Big Play Slay because he just said it right here, didn't he not? He just said we can't talk that much because Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts. That's what he's responding to. He's responding to Big Play.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that. No, I can't. No, I can't say that, dude.
I can't either. I can't.
I will not agree with. My bad, champ. I didn't know. I didn't see that. But yeah, no, Slay. I gotta say you're wrong on that one, dude. You'll never hear me admit to that.
I mean, yeah, he's got more experience at the NFL level, obviously. I mean, yeah, but that doesn't make him better than Jalen Hurts. No, I can't agree with that either. So,
well, we don't have enough
camp on that one.
We don't have enough tape neither. We don't have enough tape for that.
I mean, I think there's enough tape on there's enough tape on Pesos, but I don't know about Hurts.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, he's not. I mean, I don't know where is he ranked. I don't know, top 20 or something like that. I don't know. Do they have him? I don't know. I gotta call Chris Sims, see where he has Jones. He probably has him top 10. But
yeah, but Slay, just because he's only played 4 games, dude. Hurts' athleticism alone puts him above Daniel Jones. Like, there's no doubt about that. His athleticism alone is way better than Daniel Jones, and that alone makes him better than Daniel Jones.
He didn't play 4 games. He played 3.5. He didn't play 4.
Yeah. But you got to give Jalen his athleticism over Daniel, man. Like, they're...
The book is still out on Daniel Jones, guys.
Yeah.
We don't really know what that guy is going to be. I feel it's a make it or break it year for him because if they win, remember, what did we say? The Giants schedule, we have them at what are we, 4 or 5? I don't know, some terrible win. So they possibly are looking at getting another QB here because the Giants have a tough schedule. Where the meat and potatoes is going to be this division because we like play down to each other's level. And last year the Giants had the upper hand because we were going to get swept. I mean, if what's that guy that dropped the ball doesn't do us that favor, they're winning that game. We're getting swept for sure. As bad as we were playing last year, but the Giants played, they gave it back to us. They said, "Oh, the Eagles don't want it. We'll take it.
Lindy Endzone said, "You'd be mad too if your head coach was Pat Shurmur in your rookie year. Daniel Jones can realistically improve under Joe Judge. I just don't trust Jason Garrett all that much." Yeah, I mean that's a good point. Absolutely.
That is a very good point. Yeah.
Jason Garrett does have our number though. The Cowboys been whipping the Eagles, and that was with Carson Wentz. So he does know how he does play the Eagles tough.
Yeah. Well, I guess good for us that he's not the Cowboys head coach anymore.
He is calling the plays though.
Yeah.
He knows our weakness.
Well, not anymore because we got a new coaching staff, hopefully.
True, that's true.
Yeah.
Remember when that changes everything,
Remember when Doug Peterson said that he predicted the win or something like that, and then we went down to Dallas and got our ass kicked?
I remember it. I don't want to.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, why you got to bring up old stuff, man?
Yeah.
My bad.
Hey, you remember that one time Alshon went to catch the ball and he dropped it?
Hey, I don't know if you guys seen the latest, but Dan Orlarski, I gotta come up with another name. He did a whole nother video, and he is just like
We're just
Man,
What's this
we're
on?
calling him Do.
What's this on now?
Do because he stinks.
he just came. He doubled down on that whole sniffing thing. He made like a 3-minute video about just trashing Jalen Hurts, and he's saying that the Eagles fans or the organization would have never gave up Wentz if they knew what they knew now, because he's basically saying that the Eagles handed over a Lombardi trophy to Carson Wentz. So he's basically he's doubling down and saying that he is taking the Colts and winning the Vince Lombardi, and that we're gonna look in the mirror and we're gonna look like a bunch of idiots because we just gave a Range Rover to the Colts and we just basically gave them a Super Bowl. And he's doubling down on it and basically saying Jalen Hurts is a nobody, that he's basically a grocery bag handler at the Wawa. That's how he.
Okay. I got to say this, bro. I'm going back to college to get my degree in broadcasting. No, I'm serious, because I need to go on and have conversations with this guy. Like, I don't know what the fuck he does and what he sees. Like I get it. Yeah, Carson, you're depending on him being in 2017. Dude, that was 4 fucking years ago. Let that shit go. You need to know who he's going to be now. You know, like, I really do not like Dan Orlovsky. I really don't.
He basically said that Wentz is going in a time machine to go get his leg back, his ACL back, and then he's coming back to 2021, and now he's going to be in the Super Bowl. That's what that's his claim to fame.
Bro, he needs to go back in a time machine and fix his own fucking stats before he can actually say what everyone else is going to be. Okay? Like, no lie. Go back and fix your own NFL career, bro. Don't come trying to shed light on some other situation. Like, you don't know jack shit what you're talking about. I don't like that guy.
Hey, Eagles, we should do a tribute to Chris Sims being a quarterback and Dan Orlovsky. We should put like a highlight tape.
Let's do it.
And then put some let's put all their highlight reels together.
Oh, I want to know that.
So, because I want to know who we're actually we're taking advice from, because I got to see these guys on the field, because I never even seen them. I don't ever even seen them play.
Right.
Never.
Chris Sims only is popular because of his daddy. Okay, no lie. And Dan Orlovsky, he's just a good-looking guy for TV. That's the only reason he's on TV. You know, neither of them had good NFL careers. You know, that's why they're in broadcasting.
And I believe Dan Orlovsky, he was on Napoleon Dynamite. He's the one that had the football and they threw it over the mountain.
Yeah.
What's that dude's name?
Oh, man. I haven't watched that movie in like 20 years, dude.
Yeah, whoever that dude is on Napoleon Dynamite, that's Dan right there.
Dan's opinion.
And then he runs out in the back of the end zone, dude. Like, why? You're an NFL quarterback and you're running out the back of the end zone, and you want to give me advice that my quarterback's going to be shit? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm done with Orlovsky. He's out of the will.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doubling down. They're that desperate for clicks, man.
Yeah,
they're that bad, and they're just coming up with anything and everything. But anyways, guys, so I don't know. We gotta have a round table with the Eagles chat, man. I'm ready for it. So when we got
whose channel are we gonna do it on?
I don't know, man. I'll welcome to my show, and we're gonna have to put him in the bathroom if he gets too crazy.
He means well. I think that he's just young, like you said, and sometimes he lets his emotions get the best of him. I think sometimes that's what it is. You know, I think for the most part, the kid's got a good heart. You know, it's just sometimes.
Oh, for sure.
Sometimes, you know, like I said, he lets the emotions get the best of him. So he's working on it. I know he is.
The hate is real. Of course, we hate the other team. We hate Dallas. Right. I wish he put this energy towards Dallas, though. I think we need more of this towards Dallas, because they already put him on the pedestal. They already got him on Hard Knocks and everything. Oh, and by the way, Mark,
just remember that their logo is not. It's not a logo. It's a rating.
Right. Did you guys know Mark Holmes, right? The Dallas YouTuber. Mark
Yeah.
Holmes.
Yeah.
So he was
Unfortunately.
he was in the signing, and guess who was right there and right next to him? Jalen Hurts.
Who?
He was right.
Oh yeah, he said he was
No
going to a
shit.
signing where he was going to be at. Yep.
Yeah, and you know what he did to our
That's
quarterback?
awesome.
You want to know what he did to our quarterback? And
that
it's on his YouTube channel.
Did he
He
put the
actually-
Joe Boo thing in front on his
Yeah.
table?
He actually put Joe Boo and was shaking it at Jalen Hurts, man. Can you believe that crap?
That's all right. You know what? Because I have the anti Joe Boo back there. So anything he does, he just gets nullified by AJ back there. So it doesn't matter.
So that means that
Hey, man,
We-
in the end, let him keep doing what he's doing, because when they don't make the playoffs and they're crying again, oh, well.
we need
Did
to
you
go
guys-
to the
You guys see that
We-
Philly 500 won one of his drawings, won one of the giveaways on his channel.
yeah.
I was dying. That was hilarious.
That's awesome. He's pissed.
Yeah, Mark Holmes was like, "Fuck no, I'm not giving it to that guy."
We're gonna have
I don't
to.
know why people keep asking me for the link to this channel. Y'all realize we are on Philly Foothills channel, right? I have no control. It's all this guy over here. Like, I have nothing to do with this.
I mean, it's up to you if you guys want to put on Eagles champ. It's up to you guys. I'll stick around if
Make
you
your
do.
call, big dog.
It's up Philly.
It's your
No,
call.
no, we're not doing that today. No,
All
that's
right, another time.
yeah, another day. Yeah, we'll definitely. I think we've addressed it. I think we're good. I think it sounds like it's more like between him and Big Play Slay. So, I know he
Yeah,
was.
You two go on Big Play Slay channel and hash that shit out. I
Yeah.
will watch that. I'll watch it.
Me too. I will definitely tune into that for sure. But yeah, we're gonna finish out this top 32 head coaching list, I should say. So yeah, but we appreciate
Appreciate
you
you, Birdman. Thank
on
you.
jumping on with us for a little bit and clarifying some stuff from what's going on in the chat.
Mr. 100, man. That's awesome, man. So congratulations to you, dude. Finally getting that monkey off the back, man.
It feels
Hey,
good, honestly. It
Congratulations.
really does.
Congratulations to both of you. I mean, Birdman _951. You recently had E-Rock on your channel. I know he's a big Eagles content creator, so congratulations on that. And if you guys haven't checked that out, or if you haven't subbed up to my man's channel down there, then yes, make sure you go do so. Birdman _951, putting out lots of content. And like I said, he recently had E-Rock on his channel, so yeah, go make sure you do that. And Eagles Uncensored. Was it yesterday? You had Philly Mike on from the Philly Talk podcast.
Yes,
so
sir.
yeah, you guys are killing it. We're all doing big things and getting our name out there and making sure our voice is heard, no doubt. But yeah, keep doing your thing, Birdman, and we'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Well, hold on. Give me
Hey,
one second.
No
Hey,
problem.
get at me about that Chris Sims and Dan Orlowski thing. I'm definitely down to do that, though.
Okay, and then do me a favor, guys. There's a YouTuber or a streamer for the Birds, and it's called Fighting Philly, and he basically is playing Madden. He has a lot of followers, man, and I actually some of his streamers followed me today, and I'll give him a shout out later. But would you guys do me a favor and if you have Facebook, please go follow him. He's a really really cool guy. He's gonna give you the shout outs. His fans are awesome, and here it is.
DM me the link, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you DM it to me?
I'm just trying to show you what it's like. Fighting Philly or
Okay.
something like that.
Got you.
Yeah, Fighting.
Yeah, just DM it to me on Twitter, man. I'll definitely sub up to him. For sure.
That's not coming out right, but yeah, shout out to him, man. He's if you guys are into gaming, I know you are, right? Uncensored.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
so for sure, he's a cool guy, and also, he'll shout you out. You can actually, if you give him some stars, he'll post your YouTube link on there, and then people will have access to it, and then I'll hit you up and shout you out. So
Sweet
I
deal.
think I got about 3 or 4 subs today from him, which is awesome. And also, as soon as these we're doing some Brian Dawkins mugs, and as soon as those get finished, I'm going to show you guys, because I'm going to grab the link and put it on West Coast Birds. And if everybody in this chat send me an invite on Facebook for West Coast Birds, because we're gonna do like a grow party, try to get my man to 1,000 because it's very important that Foothills gets to 1,000. This is very important, guys. We need him to hit that. This is like the hugest milestone, and for him and all of us that are connected in a circle, this is huge. You know, for him to get up there. So I'm really pushing for it. So as soon as those mugs are going up, I'm gonna put his link in the West Coast Birds, and we're gonna do maybe 1 or 2 giveaways for those coffee mugs. Because all you have to do is have someone subscribe, you know, screenshot it or whatever, and then post it in the comments. That way you're entered to win. So that's going to be any time soon. So we got a lot
And
of.
I will tell you guys this right now: those mugs are no joke. I have one of his first ones that he made for Philly Foothills over here, and I'll tell you what, his wife does a great job on those. So shout out to her. Appreciate everything she does for you and all of us, man. So definitely let her know. Mad props to her, man. But yeah, she does an excellent job. So everyone, don't forget to do what he asked. You know, it's a great thing.
Well, and once those Brian Dawkins mugs are finished, I'm gonna hit up Philly Foothills Uncensored, all the guys, and we're gonna do it, man. So if you haven't done it already, sub this man up, sub both these guys up right here, right, both on top. So anyways,
Thank you.
fly Eagles fly. I'll see you guys later. Deuce.
See ya, Birdman. Thank you, bro. All
Later, bud.
right.
All right. So we are on
Number 9, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, because my 10 was Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, so at
So
number
we're on
9,
number 9.
I have Mike Tomlin at number 9. Pittsburgh
Okay.
Steelers. Yep. I gotta, even though his team might not be super great this year, he's been really, like you said, he's only one of 3 coaches in the last eons for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So you got to give him kudos for that as well. Absolutely. So yeah, that's why I got Mike Tomlin at 9.
Okay. I got Frank Wright at 9.
Okay.
And, you got to look at the last 3 quarterbacks he had over the last 3 years. He done a fabulous job with that. He even made Phillip Rivers look damn good last year. So, I mean, I'm not going to take that away. He's built a tremendous defense in Indy. I don't have him there because they acquired Carson Wentz, not one bit. Because I don't believe if Carson gets his head out of his ass, he ain't going to help this team anyway. So, it doesn't matter. But I just like what all he's done for that team before they acquired Carson. So, with the success he's had there and everything, I got him at 9. So.
Got you. Yeah, and I can't argue with that. Definitely, Frank has done some wonderful things, especially with the quarterback carousel that he's had, and a lot of that has, or I mean, at least some of it. With Andrew Luck retiring, wasn't really in his, wasn't his fault. Definitely wasn't in his grasp at all. He didn't have control of it. Is what I'm trying to say. Can't get the words out right now. But yeah, I think Frank's gonna do good things with Carson in Indy this year. So yeah, I can't fault you for that pick at all. So at 8, I have. And some people may disagree with me on this one, but I have Bruce Arians at 8 at Bay Buccaneers. The reason I have him at 8 is before last year, I'm not really overly impressed with Bruce Arians as a head coach. He got a really good team last year, and that being that. What was it? Wasn't that only like his second year as the Tampa's head coach, right? Yeah.
Yeah, his first year was with Jameis Winston. His second year was with Tom.
Right. So I mean, he pretty much walked into a Super Bowl caliber team. Mm-hmm. So that's why I got Arians at 8.
Yeah, no, dude, that's reasonable because, like I said, I have him at 11, and I have him at 11 because, like I said, that team was built already when he got there, damn near.
Yeah.
Yeah, he threw a couple pieces in, but dude, let's not be honest, that Super Bowl only happened last year because they fucking put superstars around Tom Brady. Everywhere you look, that dude had a weapon. Like there was no question about it. That offense was dangerous. So I'm not willing to give him a high ranking here because it's like, dude, your team literally made you. So I want to see him do it without Tom, without Gronk, without some of these guys, and then we'll talk. But yeah, for him winning the Super Bowl though, I have to give him 11. That's why I put him there.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that, man. I am.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So let's see here.
Oh yeah, I have 8.
Go ahead.
Did
Yeah.
you? Yeah. 8. I have Sean Payton.
Okay.
I don't know how he's going to be here after Drew Brees. Will not take away what he's done. Love him as a coach, man. Sucks because I would have loved to have him as our coach a long time ago. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But like I said, I won't take away from what he's done. He's shown also he can make it work without Drew Brees at times. So, we'll see what happens this year. But I got him at 8.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely reasonable, I think. So at 7, I have Sean McDermott at 7. And let's see. I have Sean McDermott at 7 of the Buffalo Bills. I think they're going to be at the top of their division this year, and I think, especially if they get Zach Ertz, they're probably going to go to the AFC Championship, if not the Super Bowl. So yeah, I think the Bills are going to be a very, very good team this year.
I cannot disagree with you more. In fact, you know what? In my eyes, you might have him a little bit too low because I actually have him a lot higher than that. So, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm with you, dude. He's definitely a coach coming up, and he's definitely going – if he can continue doing what he's doing, he's going to be a threat for sure. He's definitely making Buffalo look good, and they have not looked good in a long time. So, I'm excited to see what McDermott can do here, man, because if he can continue it, they're going to be pretty deadly for sure.
Yeah, I think they are too. And, he's another one of the successful guys off the Andy Reid coaching tree. That damn fly.
Fucking fly, dude, I'm telling you. I'm going to knock him out. Gonna knock him out.
Yeah, he's going to die a horrible death.
So my 7 is Sean McVay.
Okay, both had Sean's.
Yeah. I was when I heard Sean, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. But no, I have Sean McVay because he just got Stafford this year, so he's got to work him in a little bit. He's got to get used, so they might have a little setback at the beginning. Defensively, I'm not too worried about them. I actually have them making the playoffs this year, the Rams. Yeah. So, and it all depends on if Golden Tate goes there. There's rumors Golden Tate wants to go and play back with Stafford. Well, we all know that Golden Tate and Stafford, they have a pretty good connection history. So, if they get him, yeah, he didn't work out for us and Tate didn't work out for the Giants, but that doesn't mean he won't go to the Rams and sorry. Fucking fly, man, I'm telling you.
All right, man.
I swear he's going to fly in my mouth here soon, and that's going to be like all over YouTube. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. But yeah, no, and then, let's not forget they got Djax there.
Right.
I mean, who knows if he stays healthy, he could become a weapon for him. I believe they still have Robert Woods there, if I'm not mistaken. They got some weapons, so all in all, McVay, in my eyes, though, he's an up and coming premier play caller. He's very young and he's very smart. So I have to give him 7. He's done good so far, and he made Jared Goff go to the Super Bowl. Yeah, they lost, but he got Goff to the Super Bowl. That's impressive in its own. So
I think we're on the same mindset. We just have our Sean's flipped, basically. I'm pretty sure about that because so my number 6 is Matt LaFleur, head coach of the Green Bay Packers. I think I honestly don't think Aaron Rodgers is going anywhere. So I think they're going to be still very highly competitive. That offense is dangerous with all the weapons that he has, and Aaron Rodgers still got a lot in the tank. So yeah, that's why I got Matt LaFleur. He's impressed me for the most part as a head coach, especially last year. I mean, they went 13-3. Yeah, they didn't do great in the playoffs, but it's definitely a good step in the right direction for him in that organization.
No, I agree, man. And I actually have him a bit higher too here. So we're damn near right with each other.
Oh, yeah.
My number 6, and this is probably going to catch me a lot of shit, but I don't give a crap. I have Brian Flores at 6 because I mean, dude, let's be honest. Miami sucked a few years ago. They were nothing. They've been looking for something since Dan Marino, to be honest. And I believe Brian Flores' energy, and he's really got that locker room believing in him. And he went 10-6 last year with Tua and Fitz. Like, I got to give it to him, man. He's building something good there. Now we just have to see if it sticks, But if he can take this next step this year and get them to the playoffs, yeah, Brian Flores, man, he's good at what he does,
Yeah. So Nikki was asking what time tonight. I just wanted to inform her real quick before we forget.
We'll say 9 o'clock.
Okay. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Eagles Uncensored.
Yeah, we'll say
draw number 2.
Yeah, because like I said, I feel so bad, man, because it was so quick. I literally didn't know till like 12 o'clock last night that I hit 100 subs. So like 12:30 at night, I went to sleep, and then I woke up this morning, and I know everyone was excited to do it, so I just threw it on. And then after I did it, I was like, well, shit, I never really gave the West Coast people time, and I didn't think of it, so I felt bad. So we're gonna redo it, and I'm gonna give away my favorite jersey.
That's nice.
And I'll just get another one later.
Wow, he's giving away his favorite jersey, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, that's
Brian Dawkins, man. Like
black Brian Dawkins jersey. So go check out his channel later tonight and see if you can win that jersey. Definitely, that's gonna be cool, man. That's generous of you to do that, and for everybody out there, thank you.
It's my screw up, my loss. You know what I mean? Is what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it's still generous of you to do it. So thank you for everybody out there.
It's no problem, man.
So you gave me your number 6, 5. Right? Yeah, so we're at 5.
Yep.
So my number 5 is going to be Sean McVay. I have high expectations for him, and with Matthew Stafford, I think he got a big upgrade at quarterback. Some people may disagree with me about that, but hey, it's my opinion, so take it for what it is. But yeah, I think I have the Rams winning that division. I'm pretty sure that's my pick that I had last week with you. So I'm sticking with that. And yeah, like you said, they have weapons in house, and if they add a Golden Tate, yeah, I mean they're definitely going to be dangerous. Their defense is going to keep them very, very competitive in that division, especially. And yeah, I mean, Sean McVay is definitely
he counts for something in its own, man. Sean McVay is his own thing. Like you take away the offense, man. Like you have to take account for that man in his own. Like his mind, dude.
Yeah.
Like I remember his first year watching him, how he would just sit on the sidelines and just draw these bitches up as he'd go. Remember that? It's like, who does that? It was ridiculous. And I was like, yo, this guy is really intelligent. He can just think them up on the sideline. And he was so cool with his defensive coordinator taking over that team. He would sit down on the bleachers there and not even watch the game. Like, dude, that props to him, man. He's really good.
Yeah. And he really is.
Yeah.
And so who's your number 5?
Kevin Stefanski. And I have him there because of how irrelevant the Browns have been over the last 20 years. And even last year, or the year before he even got here, they kind of had the same players and their record was shit. So him coming in and taking them the way he did, yeah, it was his first year, and this team was built kind of when he got here. I'm not going to take that away, but he really did a good job setting this team up to win last year. He used them right. He used all his players the correct way. So, for a new coach going forward and his record his first year, I have to put him in the top 5, man, just because of him making the Browns bounce back. Like, who knew? And that's what we talked about last week. Whoever thought we'd be fucking talking about the Browns? Really? So I got to put him in the top 5 right there, just because of that alone.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you have a very good justification of your placement of him, so definitely can't argue with that too much at all. He's definitely turned around that organization and made the Browns relevant again. So yeah, definitely I like it. Can't argue with it too much at all. That's for sure. So at number 4. At number 4, I have Kyle Shanahan. And the reason why, I know some people are going to say, but, you're saying McVay is going to win the division, but you have Shanahan ahead of him. Yes, you're right. But I give Kyle Shanahan, to me, is one of the most brightest. I mean, so is McVay, but I don't know. There's something about Shanahan that it just,
yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's hard to explain, but yeah, Kyle Shanahan's, I have him at number 4. I think the San Francisco 49ers, even though that they were 6-10 last year, they're getting a lot of pieces back on defense. Bosa's going to be back. Guys are going to they're going to be a lot healthier, and I don't think they're going to, as far as Robert Saleh leaving, they're not going to. I don't think they're going to skip a beat very much on defense because DeMeco Ryans their new defensive coordinator in San Francisco. And he was an in-house hire, so he's basically going to run the same system as Robert Saleh did, with his own little tweaks here and there. But yeah, I mean, Kyle Shanahan is if he's probably one of the top 3, if not maybe top 4 coaches right now that I would pick if I was building a team. If you said you could pick one of these guys to be your head coach, he'd definitely be one of the top. That's for sure.
I do not blame you, my guy. Seriously, I don't. That's a very good pick. My number 4, I'm going with it, man. It's Matt LaFleur. You already said it. Between Matt LaFleur and Kyle Shanahan and McVay, these guys are whiz kids, dude. And one, we don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to be on this team yet or not, so that's up in the air. That's why he's 4. And 2, if he can make Jordan Love go to the playoffs this year, dude, I don't know what to say. If anyone can do it, it's LaFleur. If anybody can make Jordan Love look good, it's going to be LaFleur, McVay, or Shanahan, and he has Matt LaFleur. So I don't know if losing Aaron Rodgers is going to hurt them as bad, considering when you have Jones, when you have Devontae Smith, you still have that defense. If you're only changing that quarterback and LaFleur's smart enough to build around Love and work to his strengths, Green Bay ain't going to be as bad as what people think. But it all depends on Matt LaFleur and who starts at quarterback week 1.
That's a good point. Well said. Definitely. Yeah. And I had LaFleur not too far down the list at 6. So yeah. I definitely can't argue with that. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Matt LaFleur's brother is he's the new offensive coordinator for the Jets. I think he went with Robert Saleh.
Yeah.
From the 49ers. So yeah, I mean, the Jets could definitely have some have a new looking offense for sure this year, and they might be better than people think. We'll see with how Zach Wilson pans out. I don't know if he's just going to be a one hit wonder or not, but yeah, I mean, LaFleur is, like you said, he's definitely one of the top up and coming coaches definitely in the NFL as far as head coaches, or younger head coaches are considered. That's for sure. But yeah, I mean, So at number 3, I have Sean Payton, and I have Sean Payton there is because he's not, for one, he's he's been so consistently good over a long period of time, and I think that he's still going to keep this team very competitive in that division. And whether it's Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill, I think they're going to be fighting for a wild card this year. So, I'm gonna have put Sean Payton right there because transitioning away from a Hall of Fame quarterback like Drew Brees is not always an easy thing to do. But I think I think they're going to be, like I said, competitive this year, and I think he's going to keep them fighting. That's for sure.
Yeah. No, and I totally agree. And see, this is what I love about me and you, man, is you have all your OGs at the top, and I got all my new young guns at the top. And that has nothing to do with age. That's you thinking, hey, respect for them. Totally
Right.
agree. And I'm thinking mindset moving forward into the NFL. So no, it's a good look both directions. It's awesome. So I'm glad we actually did it this way. But we're close. We're definitely close.
We are. It's yeah.
Yeah. So my third is Sean McDermott, man. Because I'll tell you what, the way he has turned around Josh Allen, the way he's turned around Buffalo, like, dude, props to him. If he can keep this up, shit, sky's the limit for him, dude. No lie.
Yeah. I mean, it's he's come a long way from being a special teams coordinator on the Eagles. That's for sure. He's
Yeah.
definitely another one of the more up and coming coaches
Yep.
in this league, and I think he garners a lot of respect as well. I had him in my top 10, so yeah, can't argue with that either. Sean McDermott is another great leader of men, and also he's shown that can be an all around head coach. So yeah, he's doing good things in Buffalo.
Yeah.
So at number 2, I have Bill Belichick.
What? What?
The reason why I have Bill Belichick at number 2 is because I get it. He won a lot of Super Bowls with Tom Brady, and that's it's something that's never easy to do, and probably will never be duplicated with as many Super Bowls as they won together. But with some of the cheating stuff that he's been caught with, just kind of that's always in the back of my head when I think of Bill Belichick. But you still have to give him the respect because he's been a championship coach for many years. But yeah, I don't expect the Patriots to do much this year. They may be good the following year and years after that, but and how much longer is Bill Belichick going to coach this team too? That's another thing. With he's not getting any younger. I'm sure he's gonna want to go and cruise his boat around and enjoy his retirement. So yeah, I mean that's why I got Belichick at 2 because I don't think Cam is even going to last past week 5. And I'm not a big Mac Jones guy, so I think that's going to be, a project, definitely.
Yeah. So number 2 for me, I have Andy Reid.
Kidding.
No,
I mean,
I gotta say, yeah, but the only reason I have Bill 1, man, is he's got 7 Super Bowl rings, man. I'm not gonna take that away from him.
Yeah.
I don't like saying that, but it is what it is.
Of course.
But and then Andy Reid, obviously, for what he's done over these last couple of years, he's got to be number 2. And still, I hold a soft spot for him in my heart anyway. So I love seeing him turn Kansas City around. I mean, he did an excellent job. Kansas City was not really that good till he got there. That just kind of makes us look stupid for letting him go in a way. But we needed a change. It is what it is.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's my 2 and 1, man. Andy Reid and Bill. We just reversed them. That's all we did.
And the reason I'll give you some reasoning behind why I put Andy at 1 over Bill. A lot of people call me crazy for that because of the championships, but Andy has shown that he can win in multiple organizations with multiple quarterbacks, and that's something that Bill hasn't done yet. So
Yeah.
that's part of the reason why I put Andy at 1, because of the the long term success that he had with McNabb and Philly, and
Yep.
how many just how many years in a row did we make it to the playoffs, and we were just a very, very competitive team, and he had us near to the top of the conference every single damn year when he was in Philadelphia, and he's continuing to do the same thing in Kansas City, and he's drafted another absolute stud of a quarterback in Patrick Mahomes, and he's going to be winning into the sunset basically with this guy. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is a dynamite talent, and the sky's the limit for the Kansas City Chiefs and Andy Reid. So that's part of the reason why I put Andy at 1, just because of the smooth transition that he made to Kansas City, and like you said, the big turnaround that he did with that organization and everything like that. And then you're right, it did kind of make us look stupid for letting him go. Maybe we did let him go a little too early, but it is what it is at this point. And I can't hate Andy at all for what he's done, and call me biased, but yeah, that's why I have Andy Reid at number 1. I definitely, like you said, there's always be a soft spot for Big Red in my heart, for sure.
Hey, I got a question for you, man. I'm sorry. I just want to, kind of kill a dilemma here now.
Of course.
Now that we're all done, you want to take everyone's wrenches away, not have any wrenches in our podcast, because it seems people can't keep it under control over here.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely go back through and look at the comments and things like that, and yeah, I mean,
I'm honestly upset, man. Like, I'm not upset. I'm depressed. Like,
yeah,
y'all should be able to get along, man. We get on here to do this shit for you, and we get on here because we love doing it, and we should all be able to get along, man. We're all grown-ups, are we not? Like, even if you're 12, 13, you still know better. Like, come on, man. Enough with the bullshit. If we can't get on here and have fun and talk football, then why the fuck did we do it at all?
right. No, I know what you're saying. It's one thing to disagree, but yeah, I mean, maybe I will. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that only for this podcast. So I don't know. But I guess.
Yeah, that's right. It's connected through yours. That's right. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
I literally have to take everybody's wrench away. But I mean, we'll see. I'm going to go back through and I'm going to read these comments and things like that. And if there was some excessive stuff,
what's going on is, I guess Mitch has been timed out 3 times and he hasn't even said anything. So it's like, first off, I don't even know why the fuck you're muting a content creator. That's not cool to begin with. Somebody who supports everyone, like, that's not even cool to me at all.
Oh, somebody was doing that to Mitch?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way I could tell who.
They're saying it was Eagles champ, from what I'm reading.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have a talk.
I don't care, man. All I'm saying is, me and him get on here, and I know between me and Philly Foothills, I actually care what people think about me, and I actually care what people think about my streams. So, I told you, I love having people's opinions. It's all great, but whenever your opinions are starting to be disrespectful and you're hurting friends of mine, like, dude, there is a point to where too much is too much. You got to know when to pull back the reins a little bit, and you got to know when not to say things and when to. And I get it. Everyone has opinions. Hell, I got strong ass opinions. I'll be the first to tell you that. That's why I'm called Eagles Uncensored, for crying out loud. I mean, my opinions will probably trump everyone's eventually once the football season gets started. It is what it is. I don't care. But there's no reason that you have to be disrespectful or you have to come at people, because you know what? We're all on here to have fun, and we're all here to, support and show love to one another. And man, this right here, I'm ashamed, honestly. Like, this is not what it means to be an Eagles fan. And this,
Agreed.
honestly, this is the worst chat I've been in since I've started doing this. And unfortunately, this chat's on my fucking new podcast with one of my best friends. So thanks for fucking it up for me. I appreciate that.
And I went in and I made some adjustments to the moderators on the channel. So, definitely we gotta keep it respectful, guys, on here. Absolutely. We can't be disrespecting each other. If you disagree with somebody, just take it for what it is. You're not going to agree with anybody. If you think their take is outrageous, just agree to disagree. That's you got to take the high road sometimes, and putting people on blast and calling them clowns and things like that is not the best way to go about it. So, you just absolutely, like Slay said, no disrespecting to anybody. We got to keep it that way, and I don't want to have to take wrenches away, but I just did, and if anyone continues with behavior like that, then it'll happen again. But I'm not trying to, I don't want to have to do shit like this, like Eagles Uncensored said. We're trying to have a good podcast on here, and if people are coming on here and being disrespectful to each other in the comments, then it's just not going to be tolerated at all. So
plus it takes our attention away, and we can't do what we do best because we got to monitor you guys. And
exactly.
I'm already a dad of 2. I got a daughter who's 5 and a son who's 4. This is my time to not be a fucking dad. So don't make me be a dad. Seriously.
Same here. My kids are a little older than that, but we shouldn't have to be parenting people in the in how to talk to each other in the comment section. So yeah, I mean, yeah, Mitch, definitely sorry that happened to you. Shout out, we love you too. Definitely shout out to MK. But I made sure that that's definitely not going to happen again. You are now a moderator of the channel, Mitch. I definitely respect your voice, and I know that you are a good, respectful person, and you keep it, you keep it respectful. I know I keep using that word over and over again, but it's it's definitely important to keep that first and foremost in your mind when you're coming on here, guys. Young or old, we all need to act like keep each other hold each other accountable, and just keep the behavior into just don't get too crazy. Let's just keep it respectful.
Well, that's your problem, Mitch. You're at the beach and you're on here. That's why you're getting fucking timed out. Go to the beach, my guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. And I apologize again, Mitch, for that happening, but it shouldn't happen again in the future. And yeah, I mean, we love and appreciate each and every one of you, and we want you guys to love and appreciate each and every one of each other as well. So just let's keep it graceful. Let's
keep
try
it
to
fuego. Keep
exactly
it fuego.
100%. Always keep it fuego. Let's be good to each other. Be a good person. Pay it forward.
Remember, we're a family, man. Without us, you ain't got no one else. You only got us as Eagle fans. So you got to love and respect one another. Because without us, what do you got?
100. Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, it's frustrating, but we kind of, as older adults as we are, we kind of have to take it for what it is, too. We are, there's a lot of younger kids on here that's, the younger adults even that are, still wet behind the ears, so to speak, and still learning the ways of communication, even in life and things like that. So, it's all a learning process, and hopefully we can put this behind us and move forward from this thing. But, I mean, yeah, it is what it is.
So I want to ask you a question. Do you want to just think throughout the week what we want to do for our next podcast, or do you think we should let it up to them what they want us to do for our next one?
Well, I'll leave that up to you because it's going to be on your channel, so I'll let you decide that. That's fine.
All right, let's get it. Hold on, everyone in the chat, real quick. What would you like us to talk about, if anything, Eagle wise? Like, what should we talk about next week? You want to continue top 32s or what?
Let us know, guys.
And if you want us to continue top 32s, Eagles trivia. Ooh, ooh, it's a pretty good one. Yeah, I like that, but we'd have to. We already did top 32 QBs, I think, didn't we? Yeah, we did that last week, me and Foothills, I believe, right?
Well, no, I think you did it with I think you did a top 32 with JC and Mitch.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
But I mean,
Yeah,
you
we
have
can do that. We can do top Eagles trivia drinking game. My God. Woo!
you're trying to get it twisted on here.
Yo, you realize I'll be so drunk I won't get anything right then, right? Yeah. No, I like that. Well, you want to go with top 32 starting QBs? We can
We
do
could do
that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Absolutely.
redo that one. I kind of want to
You know what?
shimmy my list around anyway. So
And Nikki, maybe we could throw in a little bit of as we're doing the list, we could throw in a little Eagles trivia as we're going along.
and maybe some drinking.
There we go. Absolutely. Hell yeah, let's do it. That sounds like a plan, Stan.
All right, we'll do that then.
All right, so next week on Eagles Uncensored, we're gonna do top 32 quarterbacks. Maybe throw in a little bit of Eagles trivia along the way, and sounds like maybe a little alcohol consumption too.
Maybe we'll try and figure out a drinking game to go along with it. Who knows?
Right? Yeah, we'll see.
Hey, like I said, man, this is East meets West. You know, anything can go on here.
Right?
So
we're gonna have to get some Tennessee whiskey, something in the middle.
yo, I'm gonna have to go out and get me some bubble wrap so I don't kill myself in this garage. Stumbling around and shit, falling into stuff.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just playing.
Crazy.
Yes, alcohol.
All right. Well, you guys, we've been going on for almost 2 hours now. So yeah, I mean, thank you guys for chiming in, and viewing us on the first ever official podcast of the East Meets West, with my guy here, AK Eagles. And if any of my Philbillies out there on my channel, you guys aren't familiar with Mr. Eagles Uncensored, Mr. AK Eagles, you've probably been living under a rock, especially the last month or so. He's been putting out tons of content, and his channel is already at 100 subscribers. So let them know where they can find you at, man. Definitely let them know what's going on with your channel and all that.
Yeah, for sure, man. First off, like I said, and I tell you over and over again, you're probably tired of fucking hearing it, to be honest, but I don't care. I appreciate you, my guy. Seriously. You've had my back from the get. You were part of my live stream the very first time. All you do is help. You've been a great mentor. I appreciate you, dude. And thank you for inviting me to do this. This is unbelievable, man. Like I said, I haven't met such a fantastic group of people in my life. This community that we have in the Eagles is far none the best out of any sports franchise there is on this planet. I mean, the people I've had the luxury of meeting over this last month and talking to, it's truly been a blessing, man. So, I'm just blessed to be able to do this with you guys. So I appreciate you asking me. Seriously.
Of course. Yeah, and I couldn't agree with you more. Like you said, the community is one of its own, without a doubt. But yeah, we're gonna cut out of here, guys. Thank you so much for joining the live stream today. We really appreciate it. And as always, we fly till we die. Stay mean, stay green. Thanks for viewing us on your screen. And as always, most importantly, keep it fuego.
Peace. Did it end? Didn't end yet, did it?
I don't think so. It's because I started on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go stop it on my phone. I forgot. I did that again.
Okay. It's no problem.